welcome on in. Hello, hello. We are back to another Zenless Zone again because I want to get these at least these stories done. All these stories done. Yeah. Hold on. Picking something up here. All right. So today we're going to be doing Anby's story, which is the newest story as of right now, and then we'll probably do like Chinese, because these stories don't take very long. They only take like about an hour ish. So yeah, I'm a little bit excited because I got her. And everybody's been talking about her, and I am just like, yeah! It's gonna be interesting. Although they did kind of tease the whole, like, backstory and whatever not, so. It's on them, not on me. Probably when we do, the next time we'll do Zenless Zone will probably be when we do Trigger Story. If people like me doing these stream stories. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna do them anymore. But that can all change if the total views are on the double digits. So 10 or up. I will take it. I'll take it as a sign, okay? Now, speaking of views, there is a reason why I asked for 10 likes on the Mario Wonder and the Miitopia. As of right now, I'm not sure what people want on those two video games. Now, I will stream another part of those two at a later date. It's just that, for me, a lot of people on YouTube like the Miitopia, and not so much of the Mario Wonder. And this is just comparing as views. Whereas for Twitch, it's more Mario than Miitopia. So, it's a little confusing for me to think, okay, which one should I do first? Since, I mean, we're streaming on both. It makes me kind of wonder what we'll do Anby since we're doing her today. Since it's going to be a war against those two. We'll do this real quick. Alright, and that's all it. So let's go here, let's see. Alright. I don't know. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Is doing the two stories. And yeah. Also, it looks like YouTube really wants me to play Roblox. So once we get that goal out, once we reach 150 subs for YouTube, we will pick out another goal for you guys. I will say that. I'm not... Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to do something. Okay. So right now, we're going to do Anby's. So let's start there.
I just came back from Waterfall Soup.
What happened?
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. General Chop just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time. We haven't heard from her in a while either.
Might be on a mission.
Maybe she's out on a mission?
On a mission? But even then, she'd still try to reply to messages from you. That's what she did before. This is starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
If I'm not mistaken, you are taken back to inquire about Soldier 11 again. When was the last time you got some shut-eye? They're closed right now, don't worry. I'm fine. I just can't rest until I could confirm her whereabouts. Oh, has she gone missing? That's not good.
I've got your back. This is the path I follow.
Okay. I can only bring 2 anyways. Good enough.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind. Suspicious ether fluctuations over there. Watch out. Get behind me. There's no time to lose. Forward in position. Press the advantage.
Trigger's pretty cool and all, but I think I'm gonna save for Vivian, who is gonna be the next character coming up.
Pity I can't see how pathetic.
Don't hit me. You're from the Defense Force, a soldier of the people. You can't. Yo, Scoop.
That's
Oh, Scoop.
Soldier 11?
I've been captured by... Oh.
Take out that sniper.
So she was kidnapped a
I
bit.
won't let you take her.
That was not good at all.
I'll take point. Adjusting for wind. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Victory, the only option. Shadowless blade.
Increased firepower. Recalibrating.
I kind of like that from her. Where you could just hold it down. Hold down the attack and whatever. I think that's pretty cool.
Soldier 11! No. Damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her. Or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
Uh-oh. Can you help me relay a message to the captain? I know it's like supposed to be like futuristic, but then again they kind of use like retro stuff too. It's interesting.
Hello.
Is it you? The one who contacted me on Internet?
Yep.
Huh?
Oh,
Girl Without Burger. That's her name.
I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short,
That's going to be her name
I
now?
stopped
Oh
Silver
my
from
god.
coming back. By the way,
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
oh,
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from Internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar. Even though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
they've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening, but you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
Damn.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
I don't know about her scene, but okay. Hold on, I gotta talk to my friends. Hey friends. I got something. Oh, that's it? Oh, that was kind of fast. Alright. I mean, yeah, I know they don't take very long, but still. Ha! Missed me.
take a good look at your movements.
Look.
I'll take point. Recalibrating. Increase fire.
Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
Damn.
Show no mercy. I see now. There's no mistaking it. You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So
Damn.
the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities. How could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say. So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
No. I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass produce soldiers, then why would they still...
Well, so yeah, I kind of figured that she would be like a clone
I
or something,
understand.
and so
If
would
they could use
Soldier
replicas
11,
as
and
cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives?
I was trying to say it in a more... diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
damn.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit. But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
what are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really?
Hmm.
So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation? Supporting position.
Evade now.
Got the cover.
Eliminating target.
Help you break through. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Damn.
This feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now.
At your command.
Caught the melody of combat.
They're exposed.
Time to pin them down.
Thunder! Evasive maneuver. Target confirmed. Go.
Get him, Anby.
Be gone.
Increase firepower. Supporting position.
Get him.
Behind me.
At your command. Neutralize.
Oh, someone is behind this.
Anby, what is that?
That's the old silver.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever. Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ouch. Give me some meds, eh? You're the worst of any defect! I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Be gentle! Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is. But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot.
Damn.
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still
Twiggy?
alive, right?
Is that her name?
There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right?
What is this
a
ups?
curious name.
Oh my god.
But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad. And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you.
Oh.
You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there. Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why! They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was... Hey! What do you think you're doing? You startled me. Alright, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
Alright. Just go in there and bust it down.
This place is cold.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too. Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Soldier 11, wakey wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks. They sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again. I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met her. She bought me as a trophy girl. Cut me open and operated on me.
Oh
checking
no,
my
not this
internal
woman.
organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell. Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home, and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now,
I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm. You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then
Oh god, there's 3 of them.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Trigger!
Say no more. I've got it.
Alright, gotta beat these people up.
My bullets are one with the wind. Time to pin them down. Support in position. Quick shot.
Get him, guys.
Ether vision activated.
They're both.
Time to pin them down. Got you covered.
Target confirmed. Good. Fracture!
Copy. Target locked. Support in position.
Alright.
That's the Captain Anby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting. But I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious, even. There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows.
Alright, hold on.
Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are evil incarnate.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive. You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake. Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Damn.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not
Damn.
mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Hey, go contact you-know-who. Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly?
What?
Look at
Did
the
she
mess
just...
we're in. The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck. I can handle her if we exploit that, but I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been...
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that!
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Well then. Let's go check her out, I guess.
this place? And who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
Great, you're awake. I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd, and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Proxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
Plus, our little black cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Oops, I mean Trigger.
Charon?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, Manager. Jokes aside,
I guess that's all
the
their
Defense Force,
names
but
now.
I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back. Not so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh, they're not? What does she like then?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in
She
good
likes
hands
that
with us here.
ramen noodles.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So,
Oh, okay.
spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer. Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself. The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I no reason to show up again. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
But
Aww.
I'm not you, Anby. That's the point. If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait,
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
seems like it's really weighing on your mind. Alright, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either. But I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna heat up something and then I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I might have to leave again for the thing I'm trying to heat up, so. Let me look up something. Oh, I can just do that too. Hold on. There might be a simple way to heat them up. I'll explain. Okay, so I was trying. It was like a couple days ago. I ordered some ribs. And I've been trying to find ways to reheat them up since I haven't finished them. And because my sister tried heating them up, and when she heat them up, it was cold. It tasted cold. So right now, I'm just trying to find it. I guess putting in an air fryer is a little safer, because I'm not sure about putting them in the oven and having aluminum foil. I think it's safe, but sometimes I'm a little wary because you don't do that with microwaves. But alright, let's continue this, and then we'll take a little break between the end of the story and then the new, just like yesterday. Alright. Time to go out for a date, I guess.
Nicole,
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me? I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
Oh?
Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
Nicole.
Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look. Listen, Anby. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The cutting hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
Sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. I shouldn't have run off on my own. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh, you finally need me?
Yeah, there's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier.
You sure about that?
I'll contact some of my sources.
You sure?
I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
There's like billions of people out in the world right now. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I guess all the cunning hares are in this area too?
Who's there?
Anby! It's you!
Long time no see.
It's been a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
Yeah, but then your head kind of takes up the 2 legs. So, I'm just saying. I think it's done. Hold on. Alright, they do feel hot, so I'm hoping that it's good to go.
That's our boring burger girl. You always sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright, to help make you more interesting, Nikomata has a special gift for you.
Oh.
Here you go.
Aww, it's a little Anby plushie. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, a doll. Is it supposed to be me? With this rough stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself? This is too much, Nekomata. I can't accept this.
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole. But it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and wow, it somehow looked just like our Anby.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin. Alright, take it. Keep it with you all the time. And don't let it out of your sight.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh, wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
Okay.
All right, I'll trust you. Let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Oh, Lady Nikomata appreciates your rare treat. But not now.
Not now? But the noodle shop is close by.
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
The riverside. don't really like the sauce they put on this ribs, but alright.
Yeah, it's me. A reliable source mentioned that you've been worried about me lately.
Oh. I guess we were supposed to do the second one. She's at the playground. Bruh.
So, here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before. But I can't quite remember.
I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Anby. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now.
Found a bone. Okay.
I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were different than I expected. Surprisingly soft. We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft.
Damn.
Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security.
Right in the middle of a movie, bro?
The public security office isn't far
That's
from
not
here.
smart.
After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the sunset by the river.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student. Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes. I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
That's our model soldier for ya. So, Anby, can you relax now? Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another squad mate. So I promise to look after her. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please keep this for me while I'm away.
What's this? A doll. It looks a little familiar.
It's very cute.
Please, keep it safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
Don't worry. If it means that much to you, we'll be sure to keep it safe.
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the video store and get something warm to wear.
Dang it! I clicked the wrong one. Oh yeah, supposedly he's actually doing like a little game. I don't know if I can like do anything. But hold on, I'm blocking the way. Hold on. I'll move out of the way here. Where is... There you go. It's hard to get a good angle. Ah, there. Pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, I'll get back up. Ah, there we go.
I remember you from earlier today. Anby.
Okay, close
It's
enough.
Anby. Just Anby.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me everything.
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Allow me to apologize to you. There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were considered the top performer.
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. But yes, I was selected. They devised an operation. A suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble.
No, she
The
didn't.
memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
Sort of.
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission.
Oh.
So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then, I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself.
Oh, Anby!
So, eventually, I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans. According to a movie Belle loaned me from the store, this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there. So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying. Why am I crying?
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best. I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation, and have a good night's sleep.
No, Anby. You're being selfish. I don't accept your apology. I don't!
It's almost midnight.
Anby. What is this place? What am I doing here? Who am I?
Your name is Soldier 11. Good night. Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Anby, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right?
Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least, that's what I planned on saying.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover.
Hold on, I'm just checking something. I'll do that later.
I don't want to lose anything, or anyone important to me, Proxy. So take me back in that hollow, and help me smash up that weird lab, so I can get some closure with my former family.
Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hair's tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is all over. But right now, I've got someplace to be.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear?
I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
Yep, let's go. Let's get this over with.
Long time no see. Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
Shee!
So, this is what you were like back in your Silver Squad days, Anby? Your fighting style seems to have changed.
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
This new you is so reliable, Anby.
The past me was reliable too.
The enemy's tough. Be careful.
Orders received.
There's no need to be so formal.
Well, I bet she's kind of used to it. She's used to saying that
Is
stuff,
this
so.
the lab that needs to be destroyed?
We're here.
I'm heartbroken, Anby. Here I was, thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy. Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a silver soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
I like how she has like this little burger with the face. That's cute.
What if I didn't?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
Oh, what the?
This is so weird. These Ambys. No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
Twiggy, what have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at tops. That can help fund my research.
No, that's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs. You created all these sisters of ours just to harvest them like animals?
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family. So if we're family, why don't you feel the same pain as me? It's a real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs. But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology, which will stabilize control of the cloning process. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air. Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own. Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens.
Huh?
And you would be its commander.
Oh, so that's what it looks like, okay.
Me? I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for killing all those sisters of ours. Whatever you want. Captain, do you want to come home?
This is not my home. I feel disgusted. I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the Hollow.
Damn.
I know. I feel the same way about myself. Disgusted. Get out of here! What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone...
I want to protect you. Protect all of you. Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
Oh shit, she could speak. Oh shit. It's like the little ballet twins, but
You,
different.
why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Shee!
The current you feels really familiar.
I never expected to be able to face you like this.
Come on. There we go. Well, I did have it.
Soldier 11, formation. Show no mercy, even if our opponent is Twiggy.
That's my line.
Well, not anymore, I guess.
Target acquired. Surprise attack!
Switching. I won't back down. I shouldn't miss this game.
At least, I shouldn't miss it.
The final blow.
I won't let you have it.
Cutscene. Sheesh. That went hard. Damn.
Captain Hein, did I fail the combat test again? They told you I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be
supposed to be with Trigger? Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Anby. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward. I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died. I didn't understand everything.
So she did have something in that camera.
Action.
She did have something in the doll.
Sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
Got it. Whatever happens next is something you have to do by yourself. Right, Anby?
This tech has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting me be born.
Anby, what's on your mind?
Proxy, you're still here?
Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Now that things are settled, Mobile Squad can take over from here. She'll be
What
okay.
is with these extra lines and whatever stuff?
Really?
Whatever.
That's great.
You're conflicted. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
Don't compromise now.
You're the captain of Silver Squad, Anby. The way I see it, you've made the right decision here. The Anby I know would never compromise on her resolve just because of what someone else said.
You're right. I nearly caved there. What would I do without you? Thanks, Proxy.
That's a decision that only you can make, Anby. Well, that brings proxy operating hours to an end. We'll be waiting for you back at the video store.
I've made up my mind.
Oh. Oh, I have to go talk to them. I mean, they don't say anything, so, like. Already spoke. I don't care what they gotta say. It's not voice acted, so I'm good. Me. Alright, let's go over to, I guess, the convenience store. I don't know why the so whenever people try to sub on YouTube, when I'm live streaming, it doesn't come up as like a notification. It happened before, so I don't know.
Fried chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, they would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
No, there's a smell, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. The scent of burgers definitely lingers, especially when it's a fried chicken burger.
That's not true. Proxy, when did you get here?
So how's Soldier 11?
I just got here. I heard you mention
Change the
Soldier
topic.
11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough shape.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
Only her body?
So her body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Anby out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
Like I said, that's great.
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hudion's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful. I don't know what to say. All I know for sure is...
Whatever you say.
The target of her hatred is me. And that's good. We won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa.
Didn't she say that, like, she saw the confession from the video and realized that she's not the traitor?
But once she turns her hatred towards something or someone else, things will get dangerous. Hudion is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
I didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
There are movies like that?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
You're welcome anytime.
For sure. Drop by anytime.
Thank you, Manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers? It's on me today. Come on. You can get whatever you like.
What do you think about this? And that is Anby's story. I kind of liked it. I think it's my favorite out of the stories that we had seen before. I think it would be like Anby's. I'm gonna say probably Lycon's in second. Maybe Ellen's in third, just for now. We still haven't done Lighters, Bernice, and Harumasa's yet, so. And Trigger should be out when she gets into the whole gacha stuff. So, we'll take a little break while I try to finish my ribs here. I'm almost like halfway done, so. Also, let me check in with a certain person. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. everything is good with her, so okay. Okay. So, let's get back to when is the banner done for Anby? Let me take a look. 13 days. And we'll try getting her weapon. I don't think we would, but, you know. A rank. Or maybe Poltra's weapon. That was Ben's. Alright. Let's do one. Because we can only do one tentpole. Nope. They get only one A. Alright, let's see. Nope, it's not even Poltra's, it's still Ben's. Yay, okay. And nothing for that one, alright. Rewards. I thought we already... Didn't we already do these? Complete melee crap? What? And we did that. After completing melee. Are these like trials for her? I'm assuming so. But today we're not here for that. We're here to do Chini's story. So we'll do her story. And then when Trigger comes out, we'll do hers with Haramasu's. And then we'll do Bernice and Lighters at some point. So. Alright, let's get started. It's the Electro Girls. Someone's knocking at the door. I wonder who it is. Hello?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Ching Yi. May I know the specific request you have for public security community service?
Shh, hold on for a second.
Oh, is that you, Manager? My apologies. I didn't recognize you while I was in autopilot mode. What are you two?
If even androids can understand the meaning of life, then perhaps humans can too.
Finished. What a classic.
What are you watching so intently?
Whatever this is.
And Bringer 2. It's the kind of classic you can watch over and over again. Oh, is the film that captivating? One moment. Just give me a second. And done. I've watched it. It's about an E800 model android protecting a little girl amidst the perilous apocalypse. supporting each other through thick and thin. They gradually become attached to one another, but in the end have no choice but to part ways. The plot's decent enough, I suppose.
So you actually went and looked up spoilers. Watching movies like that is a real waste, officer.
I didn't look up spoilers. I simply extracted the movie from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition.
Master, this is technical jargon of an advanced artificial consciousness. Allow me to translate for you. Yes, Qingyi essentially read spoilers.
The smart voice assistant you two are using seems to have quite the unique personality setting loaded into it. Ah, right. I happen to have a work-related matter which requires your assistance. I need to borrow some tapes to further analyze human behavior.
Hold on, what does she need? Okay. She found something weird.
Horror
Alright.
movies turns out. With mysterious forces at play, the more the better. It's for Public Security's community service program.
What kind of mysterious community is that?
Huh? Just curious. But what kind of community service are you talking about?
What are you talking about, robot?
I can tell you find the whole thing a little unusual.
She is basically a robot.
Actually, I also think this community service is somewhat dull.
Like, they have, like, artificial, intelligent robots here and, like, fleshy and whatever, but they also have, like, VCR tapes that you can watch without the VCR player being broken.
Which is why you activated autopilot mode, right? If only I could also handle tedious tasks while catching up on sleep.
So it's like the past, but also the future, is what this kind of setting is for the world.
Ha, ha. As if the mere word tedious could encompass everything. It all began when the bigwigs at Public Security realized that no matter how many decrees they make, Internaut is still unstoppable. As a result, who else other than Officer Juyuan proposed a strategy of guiding rather than blocking? Citizens have a real need to face the hollows and can't always turn to Public Security for everything. So Internaut has naturally appeared to meet those needs. If only every Public Security officer could dedicate a set amount of time to community service, helping citizens with their actual problems. Once we establish trust between citizens and Public Security, then the plan to completely eradicate Internaut will have taken its first step.
Great strategy, I guess.
Oh, that's a great strategy.
Indeed, Zhu Yuan proposing such a comprehensive plan is really reassuring.
It is a good plan. However, for some reason, I sense that you two might not be completely sincere. Never mind. I suppose I'm not entirely sincere myself. Mainly due to the absurd demands citizens are making. For example, testing whether their fiancé would flirt with other women behind their back. Or, I suspect there's some mysterious force at work on 6th Street. Please deal with it, officer.
This would be like a private investigator kind of issue. This is more police officer.
What's worse is my assigned partner today. Ugh, that guy. One second he's proclaiming that though community service seems a little trivial, he's determined and dedicated to taking up that task. Then, before I even finished a sip of hot water, he goes bolting off on another case somewhere else, like a gust of wind weaving through the mountains. Young people these days.
How old are you? Need to find an excuse to join the investigation.
In cases with a public security officer. Isn't it just like the plot of that one movie? I'm up for it. Count me in.
I never expected the manager to be interested in such things.
I think Belle just wants to show off and strut around with the public security badge pinned on her coat.
If the manager is willing to assist, it would indeed be a great help to me. However, giving you a badge is out of the question. Nominally appointing you as an assistant public security officer, though, is a possibility.
Then you go ahead, Belle. I'll look at...
And I'll go ahead and clear up the other community service appointments first. Let's meet on the street later.
Okay, let's get the newspaper first. Same old stuff. Same old, same old. I don't really think I need coffee just yet. She, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I still got plenty. Which I probably need more for later on.
No need to jump to any strange conclusions, Holly. Just tell me what's the matter.
Okay. Actually, it's about my good friend Teddy. He's been missing for several days now.
Missing?
Oh.
There doesn't seem to be any filed reports about a missing person in this area. Have you been to the public security office with your parents recently?
No, we haven't. Dad said since we just moved away from the old metro zone, we don't have the resources to deal with Teddy right now. But I'm really worried. I've never gone so long without seeing Teddy before.
Oh. That's terrible.
That's terrible. The assistant public security officer is right. A disappearance is not a trivial matter and must be handled by public security.
I mean, I think... It's not really a person, per se, so...
Do you have a photo of Teddy?
Yes, I have tons. At least I did. But during our move, because we were in a hurry to catch the evacuation train, our luggage was...
Not a problem. Now, I will ask you a few questions. You must think carefully. The more accurate your answers, the higher the chance we will find Teddy. Understand? Let's start. Height? Weight?
Teddy is exactly 20 centimeters shorter than me, so he's 101 centimeters tall. He's heavier than me, about 32 kilograms.
Can you describe the color and style of clothes Teddy was wearing when he disappeared?
A blue shark onesie.
Yep, it's a big boo.
So, Teddy must look something like this, right?
It just prints from her mouth. It's like... I like to imagine that's what all of the characters that are like automatons or whatever to call it just do that, including Billy as well. He just, well, he doesn't really have a mouth. Oh, whatever.
Whoa, you can really draw, Miss Officer. That's Teddy. But he's been gone so many days. You think we can still find him?
Your case is now accepted, Citizen Holly.
Oh, thank you so much. Dad told me that the officers at public security wouldn't have time for this sort of thing.
Because he's a bang boo.
Don't worry. Public Security Officer Ching Yi will be on the case.
Now with some good ribs. Alright.
But there's one last question I need you to answer. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
When and where did you last see Teddy?
It was at the Gravity Cinema. I wanted popcorn, so Teddy went out to buy some. I waited until the movie was over, but Teddy never came back.
Gravity Cinema? That's right next to the branch office, and yet a disappearance happened.
It does seem strange.
That does seem strange. Let's go investigate.
Like how Soldier 11 caught a theft over there.
But first,
I guess
we need
the
to escort
cinema
Anby.
is more dangerous than I
Near
thought.
Gravity Cinema in Lumina Square.
I guess the theaters is more dangerous than I thought. Like, damn! Alright, Chingy. Huh? Alright, let's go. Let's take a look over here. An envelope like this usually has something important inside. Alright. Autograph poster. An autographed poster. This things must be worth a lot. Why would anyone toss it out here in like trash? How about you come home with me instead? Shouldn't we just present that as evidence? Oh, whatever.
Judging from your appearance, it seems like you found something.
Look.
Please take a look, Chingy. Not bad for an assistant public security officer, right?
Manager, why did you pick up so much trash? Don't tell me you thought all this was evidence.
The trash?
Trash? So, it's all useless, huh? Guess being an officer isn't for everyone.
Completely normal for a first investigation. After all, evidence doesn't just fall from the sky, you know? Let me analyze these videos, then together with... Wait a minute. What's that in your pocket?
This thing. It said it was, I guess that's an autograph. To Holly and Teddy. Signed poster?
I picked it up earlier. It's a signed poster and seemed collectible, so I thought I'd take it home.
It has value as a collectible?
Yeah.
Then
Have you seen those signed cards? Like, damn.
For you to find like that.
They go expensive.
Without the manager's deep knowledge of films, I might have overlooked this detail. The handwriting is a bit smudged, but you can still make out to Holly. If it was dropped by Teddy, it's worth further investigation. Let me scan it. Look, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter. Quite a significant amount, too. An item outside a hollow contaminated with such a high concentration of etheric residue. This actually makes our search easier. I've also made some progress. I discovered a suspicious vehicle that was parked here when Teddy disappeared. If it's related to the disappearance, then the vehicle might also be contaminated with etheric residue. Let's go and check it out.
Okay. Okay, I thought I could just... Suspicious car.
Very good, Assistant Public Security Officer. We quickly tracked down the suspicious vehicle. As I suspected, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter on the rear wheels.
Let's go arrest this car's owner.
What are we waiting for? Let's go arrest the car's owner.
Huh? No, that's not how this works. Criminal investigation requires concrete evidence. We need to keep calm, Assistant Officer. Etheric residue is indeed suspicious, but this is new Eridu after all. There are various causes for contamination with etheric residue. We can't quite deem it something particularly strange at this stage. No worries. I'll handle surveillance of the car. I don't need to sleep anyway.
Even if it's you, don't overdo it.
Is it really okay to work continuously like this? Even if it's you, Jingyi, don't overdo it.
Zhuyuan always expresses the same. It's just unnecessary concern. Everyone is acting like this. Zhuyuan, Holly, and now even the manager. Humans are indeed an interesting species, projecting so much emotion onto things that are not even alive.
Well, wouldn't you like need to recharge every so often?
Though helping citizens is part of a
Right?
public security officer's duties, Teddy is just a bamboo. In the end, the existence of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. Take me, for example. Despite being an advanced model known as a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton, I'm essentially just a bamboo with more complex functionality. And regarding
And
life
more
death,
human looking.
I believe Teddy and I are identical. Neither of us actually cling to it. I really didn't expect Holly to be so upset.
Humans are not that cruel.
We humans haven't become that cruel.
A most interesting species indeed. Don't worry. Bamboo or automaton, we are not as fragile as humans. Today's investigation was very fruitful. With these leads, we can apply for an official search warrant from public security. If there's anything I need help with in the future, I'll be sure to contact you. I'll be leaving now.
Never break. That's the name. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's time for us to go to bed, but we gotta talk to our bro first. I like the little picture that she has them holding. She's holding all like the bamboos. Even Eos is there as well. Alright, let's go next.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Jingyi. Please tell me the specific request you have for public security community service.
Seems like autopilot mode kicked in again. What do you think? Should we wake up Jingyi?
Wake up!
Jingyi, wake up!
Is that the manager I hear? Taking a little break did help me feel much better.
You seem kind of tired. Are you okay?
It had been too long since I last shut down, and my processors were being occupied with redundant data. That's all. It matters not. I've been keeping watch over the suspicious vehicle we identified last time, and finally caught evidence of it entering and exiting the Cretan Hollow. I've applied for personnel and carrots from public security. Once the approval goes through, we can go find Teddy.
A knock at the door.
Excuse me for interrupting. I thought I saw a public security officer heading this way. Ah, you must be Officer Jingyi. Our little Holly has really caused you trouble lately.
Nuh-uh.
What is this for?
I'm so sorry. Kids don't understand. To trouble public security over such a matter is really making too much of a fuss. If it was lost, it's lost. That bamboo was old anyway. I thought I might as well buy a new one for Holly this time. Just reset the bamboo and give it to her. You can tell her you found Teddy, and that'll be the end of all this.
No.
Are you sure? Your daughter must have really cherished Teddy.
Right. Please trust that... Oh, wait a minute. I understand, if that's what you wish.
Huh, Jingyi? Why the sudden... He left quite decisively.
I think we still need to save Teddy.
I think Teddy can still be saved. I mean the real Teddy.
He's just a father worried about his daughter. No need to argue over the details of the investigation with him. Moreover, I just received a message indicating that it's unclear whether this Teddy number 2 will be able to help. So, I've decided to handle it this way for now.
Did something happen, Qingyi?
Yes, the approval didn't come through. Bangboo can't be classified as people. It can't be handled as a missing persons case, only as a theft. So we can't get approval for extra personnel or a carrot. This means the rescue operation in the Hollow will inevitably be delayed. And by then, Teddy's chances will be quite slim.
But the idea of Holly's father is too cruel.
But the idea from Holly's father is just too cruel.
I never said we were abandoning the real Teddy. It's just that bringing the real Teddy back in one piece isn't very realistic. You haven't forgotten, have you? The biggest advantage of intelligent machines is replaceability. If an arm breaks, just attach a new one. If the body is damaged beyond repair, just get a new one. As long as we can retrieve the most core memory chip.
Good idea. No wonder you're the public security's intelligence system. You see things from a different angle.
Master, stay calm. If you can't remain composed, then allow me to pour a bucket of cold cybernetic water over you. This plan
No.
has a flaw. Teddy is a model from 8 years ago, and there are aesthetic differences from this year's latest model. It seems Officer Qingyi's AI system requires further iteration for thoroughness.
That's not a problem. The difference between the Bangboo isn't that big. Just some modifications to make it look similar to the older version should do.
Alright, you had enough.
All right, Barry, enough with the attitude. Please search for the specific differences between the old and new versions of the Bangboo.
Understood. Scanning the blog. OMG, is there anything cuter than the old Bangboo models? I just wanna hug it to death. Result 1. The old version of the Bangboo has a super chubby tubby tummy. Am I the only one who loves its tummy?
What?
Result 2. The old version of the Bangboo is super duper cute the way it sputters with its mechanical kinetic core. Result
What the
3.
fuck?
Wah. The previous version of the Bangboo clearly had more emotes. I miss those.
Oh my god, these are like reviews.
Based on the results extracted from the blog, we can modify the new Bangboo's appearance based on these 3 points to perfectly replicate the old version of Teddy.
showing me some memes.
Sounds like you found some weird posts to read out loud. But thanks, Fairy.
You're very welcome. I am a smart voice assistant dedicated to showing you different perspectives.
In that case, the task at hand is quite clear. Let's start modifying Teddy number 2.
Alright. Alright. Modified a little bit. I guess we got the body for that. And then these would be like the parts. And then more parts? I don't know. Anyways. On my way. I don't even know what it said. I just put that. I faked your sign for you. Look a little crooked. Oh, she's right there.
Officer Chingy, I just saw you and the video store manager on the street, so I thought I'd... What? Is that Teddy? You found Teddy already! This isn't Teddy. Officer, did you find the wrong bamboo?
Are you sure, Holly?
Yeah, I'm sure. Teddy is my closest friend, and I would never mistake him. Teddy's ear should have a dent here from when he tried to protect me from falling one time. And Teddy's bottom should have glue on it from when I was little. The glue was stuck so strong that it wouldn't wash off. Officer Chingy, was it because you couldn't find Teddy, so you...
It appears that you remember everything about Teddy, Holly. Listen, it's all because this rookie public security officer here trusted the wrong information, and we got the wrong bamboo.
Damn. Oh, you blaming me?
Huh? You're blaming me?
Blame the father.
Let's not forget that I'm a very experienced public security officer, and that I wouldn't make such a rudimentary mistake. From here on out, I will be taking over the case personally, and will definitely find Teddy.
Really?
Yes, really. So, we'll be busy now continuing this investigation.
I just get the wrong end of the stick and got thrown under the bus.
What a sharp child. Even if they look nearly identical, and even if we could retrieve Teddy's memory, Teddy number 2 would still be a completely different bamboo to Holly.
It's precious about life.
What's precious about life is that it's irreplaceable.
Okay. Like I've always said, humans are indeed an interesting species. Thank you for helping me cover up the lie just now. The next step is to venture into the hollow to rescue the bamboo. It'll be much too dangerous for you, manager.
We gotta rat it
I'll
out.
figure something out by myself. See you later.
Okay, bye. And we're gonna head to the last part. Of the story. Here we go again.
I just tried contacting Jinyi again, but still no reply. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Could this be she went in a hollow?
Do you think She went into the hollow alone?
Very. Quickly search Internaut for any posts that might have been made by Qingyi.
Search complete. There is a suspicious post. The content is as follows. Esteemed proxies, I wish to hereby notify you of a Bangboo rescue commission in the Cretan Hollow. Based on data analysis and pattern recognition results, the rescue target is likely in the T8AE32 area. Any interested parties may leave a message. Details to be discussed in person. Meeting face-to-face can effectively advance the work progress.
Data analysis and pattern recognition, along with that old-fashioned tone. It's definitely Qingyi.
Bad news. There have been no responses to the post from any proxy, and the last message was posted by the author 13 minutes ago saying, I have arrived near the hollow. Just checking one last time. If there are no takers for the job, then so be it.
Belle, if we hurry straight to the target area mentioned in the post, we might still make it in time.
Alright, let's go.
Right, let's get going.
Let's do this thing! Probably her, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
A new case to solve?
Eradicate all. My blade is ready.
Just so that we get it, like, oh God. A team.
Master, I have located Officer Qingyi.
Huh. A familiar Bangboo indeed. We meet again, Phaethon. As the #1 wanted proxy on Internaut, isn't it a bit careless of you to take the job?
Wanted to see why a public security officer would recruit proxies.
I wanted to see why public security would be recruiting proxies. Consider it as banking some goodwill for future papers.
Huh? What? Did you know it was a job from public security when you accepted it?
To be honest, Officer Qingyi, your post on Internaut was way too obvious.
So it was too obvious, which is why nobody signed up for this gig. Then why would Phaethon... No. Could you actually be a decent person?
Don't sound so surprised.
Please don't sound so surprised when trying to compliment someone.
Very well. I suppose it's only fair to show a bit of courtesy now that I require your assistance. The situation is this. I'm tracking a vehicle related to the case, and have found traces that could belong to that car. I need a proxy for navigation inside the hollow. Please assist me with my investigation.
You got it.
The suspicious vehicle we were staking out was last seen here. All traces of suspicious activity must be investigated.
Got it.
Compared to the legal investigation activities registered by the HIA, everything else counts as suspicious activity. I'm sending the coordinates to you now.
Let me get all this stuff first. And then we can go.
Master, high ether activity detected coming from this forklift. This matches the evidence previously collected by Officer Qingyi.
A forklift? They're not exactly a rare sight in the hollows. But how should I put this? This particular forklift seems to be giving its own game away. It seems to be screaming, I'm just a totally normal abandoned forklift. I'm not blocking anything at all.
Alright, time to squeeze there.
Proxy, don't overdo it. If you encounter danger, get out of there.
Master, unknown distress signal detected. Analysis complete. The distress signal is coming from a Bangboo. A route to the source of the distress signal has been identified.
Officer, we've detected a Bangboo search and rescue signal.
You certainly know what you're doing. So much so that I want to break my promise and arrest you.
Catch me if you can, Officer Grandma.
So infuriating. Slow down. Respecting your elders is a virtue.
just heard a click, but nothing happened.
The ejector failed to launch. Oh, the recklessness of youth. Not to
Bruh.
worry, I'll fix it. Don't go running off, Proxy.
The source is just up ahead. Belle, go wait for Qingyi over there.
Strange. The signal should have been coming from here. Teddy, is that you?
Bing Bong's here! The Bangbu Boonappers strike again!
Who's there?
Who's this?
I already said it! I'm Bing Bong from the Bangbu Boonappers! Oh, what do we have here?
Okay, Bing Bong, Ding Dong.
Don't see that every day. Gonna be sure to nab this one. Speaking of which, that emergency signal device that we took off of Bangbu, it is really coming in handy. Seems any Bangbu would fall for it.
Something's off about this guy. Let's get out of here and find Qingyi.
Oh? You're not going anywhere. You're property of the Bangbu Boonappers now. Here, have a taste of the special Bangbu spray.
Uh-oh.
Everything suddenly went black. Did we lose the connection with Eos? Belle, are you alright?
All of a
Got pepper
sudden,
spray.
My eyes started hurting.
Your eyes?
I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'm okay now. But what about Eos? What happened to it?
Fairy, can you still connect to Eos?
After disconnecting, I've sent 28 reconnection requests. All have failed. Now attempting to use a backup line.
Eos.
I have successfully connected via the backup line, but the transmission is extremely unstable. It appears that the communication system has been severely damaged. However, the communication signal between Eos and Qingyi hasn't been damaged. Do you wish to bridge a connection via Eos to connect to Qingyi? To prevent Master's identity from being exposed, I can add a heavy voice masking effect for both of you. However, there is still a 43% chance of you being recognized by Officer Qingyi. What's your decision, Master?
We have to save Eos.
We have to save Eos.
Understood. Bridging a connection to
Gotta save
Qingyi
my
via
Bangbu.
Eos.
Run the Bing Bong Ding Dong.
Can you hear me? Oh? Has the connection been restored? That's Faithin for you. Don't worry. I've arrived at the location of the emergency signal. I'll be sure to rescue your Bangbu. I'll need him to get out of this hollow. I don't want to become an ethereal.
Alright, here we go.
Officer Qingyi here. I've arrived at the scene.
I love this move.
Understood. There's still time to turn yourself in. Let's attack together! Fine. Time to close the net. The cold is silent. Please stand still! We should have purging slash.
officer.
No.
Anyway, what's a public security officer doing around here? Is it really worth all the trouble to come after a little resale business like ours?
Incorrect. At this moment, I am not a public security officer. Now, tell me, or you'll get a taste of this pepper spray. I mean, special bamboo spray.
No, wait! No, that is not pepper spray! It's a concentrated ether solution. Please, let me go! I'll tell you everything!
Concentrated ether solution? Eos! That's right. The person you just heard is a fellow public security investigator. A heinous crime.
Wait, officer! I had no idea. I wouldn't dare do such a thing. Huh? Wait, didn't you just say you weren't from public security?
Then explain. Why did you attack a bamboo? Where is your base? How did you carry out the crimes? I see. So you would use the concentrated ether solution to instantly corrupt the bamboo and cause its systems to malfunction, disrupting communication, self-recovery modules, and other functions. If that's the case, then Teddy wouldn't be able to send out a distress signal to public security. But kidnapping bamboo just to dismantle them and sell off the parts? How could he have embarked on such an unreliable path of crime? By the way, how is your bamboo doing?
How's Eos?
How is Eos? He doesn't appear to have any cosmetic damage, but it seems like his intelligence has suffered a drop.
Master, I have both good news and bad news.
Tell me the bad news first.
Eos is only capable of basic communication for the time being. The module for collecting holo data has been damaged by 87%. Please do not use it. As for the good news, there is no more bad news.
Okay.
Teddy has already been sprayed with the ether spray for several days. If we don't hurry, there'll be no hope of saving him. According to Bing Bong's account, there's still a whole pile of
Bing
stolen
Bong
bamboo
Ding
in our
Dong.
hideout. We've detained Bing Bong, but if we don't act now, it'll alert the others. But no matter what, we must continue the rescue. What do you think?
Agreed.
Agreed. But Eos has been damaged. What should we do?
Officer Qingyi, I believe it is time to use that technology, if you know what I mean.
Sprung from the same stalk. What need each the other fry? An AI calculating an AI. But it is a good idea. You mean that technology, right? Very well. Let's proceed.
Very well. Let's proceed.
Wait, you AIs. Mind explaining in human language so we can all understand?
Affirmative. Translating communication into language that can be understood by humans. Using distributed computing, a portion of EOS's functions can be installed onto Officer Qingyi's system.
I still don't quite understand.
Understood. I will attempt to explain EOS and Qingyi's distributed computing technology in layman's terms. You will use sensory sync with Officer Qingyi. By using distributed computing, you can immediately restore the ability to search the holo as long as we can maintain stable communication. The risk of using this technology is that Officer Qingyi will also be affected by EOS's ether corruption.
Oh.
But
It matters not.
Don't overdo it.
Just don't overdo it, Qingyi. Don't worry. I'm a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton. It's my duty to save every citizen of New Eridu. I'm not such a fragile existence like humans. Isn't that right, little Bamboo?
Yeah.
I've granted you access to my interface, AI. Let's start the sync.
Understood. Initiating sensory sync.
Oh my god, they're flying. Oh my god. They're flying. Oh my god. It's like they're getting superpowers.
Packaging distributed virtual interface. HDD unidirectional control on standby.
Activate the connection.
Oh!
Anyway, the secret passage is right here. Let me give it a scan first. Sure enough, here it is. Looks like everything's been scanned now. Go to the secret passage and take a look.
Okay, just making sure there's no secret stuff. Alright.
Oh, it's a shark boo. The chance of it being Teddy is...
There's a lifeless shark boo here. It's not Teddy. It's not Teddy. It's not Teddy. All you can do is pray.
Master, your powers of deduction know no bounds. The identity of this shark boo cannot be ascertained, but it is not Teddy.
A job for the proxy.
Shark boo's chassis is covered in vicious scratches from being stripped down. Non-living components will not transform into ethereals. Reminder, please do not be lulled into a false sense of security by the seemingly cute name of the Bangbu Boonappers.
Alright, let's link it up.
It's all in a day's work for a public security officer. Proxy, I suggest you turn away. I don't want your Bangbu to see what happens next. Oh, is this a memory chip? Criminals always say, dead men tell no tales, silencing witnesses to cover up their crimes. The data's been recovered. Access my mind space and I'll share it with you.
Okay.
They've used the shark boo as a switch to open up the secret passage.
Enter the passcode, and then it's open sesame.
Reminder, there is a 99% probability of finding clues on the shark boo's chassis.
They've used the shark boo as a switch to open up the secret passage. I thought the kind of criminal syndicate that would take in the likes of Bing Bong would lack the
Ding
intelligence
dong.
to be capable of causing any serious trouble.
Ding
It
bong,
appears
ding
that
dong.
thought was rather naive.
Stick the hand into the shark boo's mouth. Rip the sticker off. We'll rip the
There
sticker.
are 4 distorted numbers etched beneath the sticker. It's probably not the passcode for the secret passage. Is this the passcode for the secret passage? It seems to be the passcode for the secret passage. Agreed. Officer Jingyi is absolutely correct. Engaging in criminal activity with this level of intellect is vastly overconfident.
Alright. What about sticking my hand in
Although
there?
you fell victim to the shark boo's reflexive bite, fortunately, it has resulted in the discovery of the switch for the secret passage.
What?
Press it to open up the passage. Although you fell victim...
Oh, okay.
We've pieced together the clues. Time to exit the Enter the passcode to the secret passage to open it. You haven't forgotten it, have you, Proxy?
Mm-hmm. I remember the passcode. It's...
Open
That.
Anby.
So many Bangbu, and they all need rescuing.
Oh, I don't have enough yet.
Master, one of the thugs from the Bangbu Boo-nappers has been detected, and is currently your small size plus their limited intelligence have precluded your discovery for now. However, it is a suggestion. Factoring in Officer Ching-Yi's current state and the 78.63% likelihood that she is currently overdoing it, I have taken the liberty of preparing 2 surprise strategies. The thug patrolling, watching a movie, stops in his tracks near the hiding place. He's so close that you can even see he's watching Never Overtime on his phone. You're left with no other option but to watch it with him. What a great movie. The movie finally finishes, and the thug reveals a relieved smile at the protagonist's happy ending. He puts away his phone, taking out his highly active etheric spray paint as he walks off in another direction. Finally, it's time to act. Think, Master. Please note, the following information is not suitable for Bangbu. For the sake of Eos's well-being, I have changed dismantling to petting, and vital signs to final baseline. Please forgive me for any difference in semantics. This Bangbu seems to have been petted inhumanely, losing its final baseline, and leaving behind nothing more than its chassis.
Just like the shark boo earlier. Yet another one. How inhumane. Committing crimes against Bangbu, one after the other. Also, they can take their bodies for their own and flip them for a profit. Oh, human desire. How could you have ever become so twisted? It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the rescue is over. It's completely destroyed. Let's... It's completely destroyed. Why is this Bangbu's face twitching like that?
Master, scans have detected a non-corrupted and conscious Avakabu. It has tried to lie down flat, but has instead been rocking back and forth by 0.5 millimeters at an incredibly high frequency. Hypothesis: the Avakabu tried to play dead, but ended up exposing itself in its state of panic.
I am Officer Ching-Yi. You're safe now, Avakabu. Why is it shaking even more now? Could it be that it snuck into this hollow without permission, and now it's even more panicked?
You're under arrested. Alright, let's just take it.
It's still conscious. Hold on.
I'm getting my coins.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Alright. Key.
The corruption isn't obvious, but I've almost used up all my power. Don't worry too much about your friend, Avakabu. It'll wake up once it gets out and is all charged up. Link up to the Electroboo and read its memory chip.
Alright, reading.
It's the POV of the Electroboo. Looks like we've successfully accessed its memory.
It shocked its way through the door lock using high voltage. That's no small feat.
This is deep inside the Bangbu Boo-napper's base. It's enormous.
There are the guards, just as expected.
I heard something. Oh. What's a Bangbu doing here? Is it an escapee? Don't move!
think I just saw the silhouette of a shark boo. Let me investigate. Hang on. There was a shark boo among all those bamboo. Let me just check if it's Teddy. Teddy has a blemish on its ear from when it was protecting Holly once. And there's glue on its butt that Holly stuck there when she was just a kid. It's Teddy. We did it. The corruption is starting to show now. We have to hurry. Now that we know where Teddy is, how can we get in there?
We can't let an evil bamboo get away!
This guy really knows how to fight. Incredible.
The boss finds out about this. He'll talk my pay for a month. I'll find it! Oh! Nowhere to run now. Trying to squeeze your way through? Oh, why, you unscrupulous little bamboo. You'll never make it out. Just give up. The bamboo are escaping! On! Why, you? What do you think you're doing? Shouting for the boss over this?
The data's been corrupted. Go and manually recover it at the Electroboo. The Electroboo should still be mobile. If I'm not mistaken, we can follow it in, and we should run into it while it is making its escape. There's still some information missing. Keep looking for the last part.
Gotcha.
The data has been recovered.
Alright.
Should be the Electroboo's memory of when it was attacked. Oh, the shocked bamboo have started to come too.
He's beaten them silly, but they're still trying to run off! If you're not going to do this the easy way, we'll have to do it the hard way.
Oh no.
That must be the boss. This thug is their boss. He's both stronger and smarter than any of the thugs we've run into so far. Well, he's at least 0.73% better. Look, the gloves that 0.73% guy used to pick up the Electroboo are completely scorched. Meaning, we can trace his fingerprints and uncover his true identity. Turns out that 0.73% guy is no joke. He's a fugitive suspect in 3 criminal investigations.
Oh, wow.
No wonder he hasn't been caught. Has he been laying low in the hollows all this time? Huh. Well, seeing as you're so keen to come down to the precinct, don't blame me if I show you no mercy next time we see each other.
The Electroboo converts its last remnants of strength into electricity and releases it. Belle, the entrance is over here.
The Electroboo has been a real help. Let's head over to the secret passage.
I guess I can't. Okay. I don't know.
Teddy should be right here. It's that 0.73% guy. Take him out, and we can rescue Teddy.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
The pressure's so high. Target is just up ahead. Found it. Can you hold on?
Oh my goodness.
Saving Teddy is what we do.
What's this?
An elite enemy? Now things are starting to get a bit tricky. Nevertheless, I'm still going to get all of the civilians out of here. None left behind. Swing order.
I love that moveset from her. It's so cool.
Restore order. No use resisting. You right-handed. Purging slash. There's still time to turn yourself in. Stay vigilant. Let's attack together.
Alright. Teddy.
Less than 50 meters. The hollow exit is just up ahead.
Jingy! Do you copy? Can you make it?
Humans. Such an interesting species. These aren't living creatures. Yet they won't abandon them. No matter what.
Get in there, Genie.
Obsession, longing,
Get in there.
and suffering. Is that what life truly is?
No! Well, I guess we'll never know. Oh, we didn't get the other one? Oh well.
3 strikes and you're done, right? We've already had public security's help 3 times now. Why don't we just skip today?
You misunderstand. I'm just here to express my gratitude. You 2 upstanding citizens helped me investigate the missing Bamboo case. Thank you. Teddy was repaired and I took him to Holly. It was quite moving to see them reunited.
It's not really
No need
necessary.
to be so polite, Jingyi. You didn't really do much, so there's no need to thank us.
Right. If it weren't for Qingyi, then we could have easily lost Eos.
Huh? What was that you were saying?
Oh, I was just thinking to ask how you've recovered, Qingyi.
My body is fine, of course. After some maintenance, I'm feeling even better than before. If anything, the real headache is that Juyuan and her constant nagging about how reckless we were.
Zhu Yuan is probably just hoping that you will take better care of yourself.
Actually, I'm not a person who doesn't look after myself. I've always known how important I am. It's just that as automatons, our views on life are quite different from those of humans. In the end, the purpose of intelligent machines is to be discarded in place of humans when danger arises. However, you could say I felt a certain weight inside the hollow this time.
What do you mean by weight?
Huh? What do you mean by wait? Did you pick up something heavy?
Well, I guess I could say that I understood the weight of life. I don't know. Maybe I've been affected by humans somehow.
Actually, it doesn't matter if we're talking about a Bamboo or you, Qingyi. We've never thought of you as something that could just be discarded in a moment of danger.
Right.
Right. Both of you are important and irreplaceable partners.
A friendly reminder, Master. If you are handing out compliments, then please, don't forget Fairy.
I suppose this is a similar feeling to what happened inside the hollow.
And yet, you still haven't actually told us what happened in the hollow.
If you're so curious, then perhaps you'd be interested in applying to become an assistant public security officer.
No.
Become a public security officer? No, that's not for me. Besides, community service work is way too...
Speaking of which, after Julian heard the whole story,
she decided to put the plan to completely abolish Internat on hold for now. As for the local community services, unfortunately, that will become a standardized project in the future. It's a real headache. By the way, I also brought the horror movies I rented for community service last time. I figured now would be the best time to return them. I felt like the scenes where someone was possessed really resonated with me.
What?
Oh, what do you mean? How would an intelligent machine empathize with that?
We can't let Eos meet Jingyi again.
Can't let Eos meet Jingyi.
Huh? What did you get here, Eos? I mean, Bangboo 01?
The feeling of being possessed is indeed unbearable. But it really does seem to make you stronger, doesn't it?
Well then. I think we need to talk. And that is all the Chinese. Very interesting, I guess you could say. Okay. Okay. So that is gonna be all for today's stream. Oh goodness. It was very nice. The story was alright. Yeah. Alright, thank you everybody for watching today's stream. I hope you guys liked it. Tomorrow we'll be going over to Minecraft and doing some fun stuff over there. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.